17th of November 1941. Weekly patrol log of U-96. After the glory of sinking 2 cruisers on our last patrol, U-96 has been resupplied and heading out to patrol sectors AC-3 to AC-6 of the Barents Sea. The anticipated number of vessels in the area is expected to be medium, with a minimum expectation of sinking 7,000 merchant tons. With the crew now back aboard, we head out with the anticipation of some good hunting. Hi everyone, welcome back to U-96. Here we are. We've completed our patrol in the sector that we were to patrol for 2,500 kilometers. Nothing, not a sausage, but on the way back we've got a message from the BDU. And wouldn't you believe it, we have information that critical technology has been loaded onto a freighter, Empire Garant. It must be sunk at all costs. Its predicted location is 69, 89 north, 1837 east. Roger. Something to do. Huzzah! Okay, so here we go. Operation Strength Convoy. Ooh. Let's head down to there at quick march, and we'll see if we can intercept this. Are they doing a November 29th, 1941. Are they doing some sort of raid or something? Interesting. Operational Strength Convoy. Never seen that before. We're going to get down there as quickly as we can and intercept, and I'll bring you straight to us when we get there.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, periscope's up. Oh, it's misty. You're not going to see a thing in this. Okay. Well, we need to get a lot closer. Let's have a look what it's showing on the hydrophone. Okay, on the hydrophone. Wow, look at how many destroyers there are. Goodness gracious me. So what's the distance between the outer band of these and us? 3,000 meters. Oh my goodness, that is close. We should be able to see them. Let's creep forward. Okay, periscope up. Let's have a look then. It's really murky, really dark. Oh, I think we can... Here we can lock onto something. Where are we locked onto? We have locked onto... Oh, we've locked onto this ship. Okay, there's a big one in front of that. Oh yes, okay. Okay, there's a big one there. No idea what that is. It's going to be big. So, it's going to be big. It's going to be a merchant. Probably going to be British. So it's going to be like a Liberty or a C3, I reckon. We'll go for a C3. No idea, but we're just trying to get the the kind of gist of it. Speed-wise, the only way we're going to do that is to measure it, I think. Let's get my stopwatch out and let's get the markers. Right, let's get that bopped on there and go. Do we have the speed? Yeah, we do. 1 minute speed worker out a thingy. Fantastic. Yes, we'll do it by a 1 minute average. Can we see what kind of ship it is? Yeah. Could be a C3 actually. Could have got lucky guessing that. But yeah, if we can get the speed, we'll be able to get the range and the angle of bow. So that should all be groovy, right? Let me just get you warming up torpedoes. Okay, a few seconds to go now. Looks like they're speeding up, or is it just my imagination? There. Good. Right, what is that then? That is 0.1. There is 218 meters, which is 216 meters is 7 knots. So doing just over a smidgen over 7 knots. Right, oh, these bloody dots everywhere. Right, let's get the angle of bow calculated. So range is 5,600 meters and angle of bow is 66. Velocity we've got as let's put 7 knots in there. I've forgotten already. 5,666. Of course it was. Of course it was. Right, angle of bow is 66, so it'll be 66 to the red. Oh my god, this is... Why is this so hard? Oh, 668, that'll do. 5,600 meters. Which is probably going to be a little bit long. 5,600, yeah, it's too far away. 7 knots. Angle of bow, 66. More or less. Yeah, torpedo won't make that. Probably better going for that one. However, if you fire, we may hit. Oh, we don't hit destroyers, really, do we? There's a lot of destroyers around these ships. These must be very precious cargo. Okay, so what we really need to do is ignore this one and go for this one, because I can't go forward because this one will pick me up. So let's lock onto there. Is that roughly about where it was? That's spot on. Look at that. Is this got 7 knots? We'll have to redo that. And this reckons it's about 55 angle of bow. Let's have a look. Okay, so it is 55, yeah, spot on, and 4,200 meters. 4,200 meters. Perfect. And if we guess that to be, I get a C3 or something like that, which we think what it is, course 55. And was it 3,200 meters? That's what I said. 4,200 meters. Good, right. How are we doing? A couple more turns and we should be good to go.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf.
Destroy at 12 o'clock, yeah, I know. So if we're going to guesstimate there's going to be a C3, the length is 143. Oh, it's 200, that's 150, so 143, something like that. Draft is 7.3 meters. It's a little bit choppy, isn't it? I don't think using magnetic is a good idea. We've got tube 4 flooded. To get tube 3 flooded, I think we might fire 2 torpedoes.
Rohr 3 bewässert.
1.5 meters, yeah, that'll be okay. Okay, we got 2 torpedoes armed. This is ticking along. We're almost ready to fire. Waiting for this to tick over. 7 knots. It's come to 70 degrees angle of bow now. She may be a little bit closer than that. Maybe we can quickly do the range. 3,500. 3,500. 3,500.
1 Uhr.
Stand by to fire. Oh, come on. Stopped.
Los!
Fire. Just go. Tube 3, tube 4 away.
Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen.
Okay, it's a good hit. All sorts. Empire Garant is radioing. The problem is I don't seem to be able to. Oh, that's that one there. I think this is probably one of these two. Probably the Empire Garant then. Oh, we got a destroyer coming our way. These are out of range. This one would be a good one to try and hit if we could. We can try and find that one. But whether or not we can find it, where's that? Who we just locked onto there? Oh, the destroyer here. No, it's going to be behind this one. There. No, it's back a little bit more. That one. Yes, okay. We're locked on. No idea what this is, but this looks like a smaller ship. So we'll go for the classic one of these as a classic example, just so we can get the gist. Right. 7 knots was the speed. We don't know if that is altered at all. It may well have. So we're just going to have, we'll probably fire one at 7. And then maybe reduce the other next one to 5 and fire again. Right, it's 2,900 meters, say 3,064 degrees. So it, oh, that's probably not too far away actually. 64 degrees and 2,300, something like that. 7 knots. Oh, 3,000 actually. Alright, let's get the distance into not 300. Try that again. And the course we're going to set as 64.9. 64. Maybe we can change that a little bit so it's not quite at the end of the scope. Why has this become all of a sudden the hardest thing in the world to change? There you go, 62. 642, sorry. Right. We're not going to give it any chance to. Let's get that flooded. And as soon as it's ready, we're going to fire. Then tube 2. Flood tube 2. We're going to set this down to 5 knots. And fire again.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Los!
Good. Right. Torpedo tubes are reloading. Well, that destroyer does know where we're going, which is good. Now, they're going to start zigzagging, so there's a good chance that these torpedoes may miss. But if we're firing it into the Maelstrom's ships, you never know, we could get lucky.
Feindliche Schiffswelle getroffen. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Okay, serious damage. Only one torpedo struck. The next torpedo has gone past. And it looks like it's going to run out of steam somewhere about there. That destroyer is now coming back on to us, which is a bit of a concern. We have to keep an eye on that. Nigella has just sent a transmission. Let's move and let's dive down a bit. We've got this destroyer coming in behind. We don't want to be in the way of that. Okay, look, that torpedo is still going. That is a T1 torpedo, right? So there's a good chance we could. We'll stop here. We'll see if we can have a shot at this one. Let's come up to periscope depth.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
And let's have a look. Torpedo's been reloaded now. We might be able to get a shot away on this one. Ah, got her. Okay, she's there. Another large looking ship, so we'll stick it down as a C3 again. Speed? Don't know. 7 knots, and we'll fire 2, one at 7 knots, one at 5 knots. Like it worked last time, didn't it? Ooh, hang on, wrong ship, this one here. Jeez, 2,600 meters, and angular bow is 100. Okay, angular bow is 100. And it was 2,700. 2700. Let's get this to conform as well. We can go 7 knots and 3,000 pretty much, or 2,700. So about there. Good to fire whenever. Tube 1.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
So we're going to fire this one at 7 knots. See how that goes.
Rohr 1
Los!
Tube 1. Loss. She's away. Okay, that appears to be a good hit. Can we pick anyone else off? Angular bow is 83 and it's 4,500 meters. 4,500 meters. Angular bow is 83. 83.8, there we go. So that's going to be 83, 4,500 odd meters, 7 knots. Good, ready to fire whenever you are. Tube 3.
Rohr 3, bewässern.
We need to check on where that destroyer is doing behind us. Got a funny feeling he's going to sneak up on us. Tube 3 is away. Check hydrophone. Oh no, 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 we're safe actually. The destroyers are totally confused. It might be worth sending some torpedoes this way. Not that we've got any reloaded or loaded up at the moment, but yeah, torpedo away. Heading that way. We'll see if we get lucky again. Once again, let's take it down.
50 Meter.
Das Schiff wurde getroffen.
We got a hit. That's a great shot. Quite pleased with that one. This ship seems to be still going on. That's the one. Oh, they're evacuating it. Okay, so that's recorded stranded. Is this the other one? That seems to be okay. Lots of destroyers. I think we really need to wait for the multiple of. I think. Hang about. I think this is the only merchant ship we haven't hit. And if that's the one with the carrying all the secret technology, then that would be very unfortunate. We've got 5 messages, so we've got some ships sinking. So it's all looking pretty good. But yeah, I think we just need to let these destroyers decide what they're doing and part ways and head on to whatever path they want. Because they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's quite a few. So yeah, we'll stay quiet, stay silent, stay deep, and we'll just let these guys go about their business. And hopefully, the ones we've hit. Well, we've got a big fire going on. Look at that fire. This fire vessel, the time passes, it will become more damaged. Haven't abandoned. They've abandoned ship. Oh, I think we hit them. And maybe they got away with it as well. But yeah, we're gonna hold fire, and I don't think we've got any torpedoes loaded at the moment anyway, and let these destroyers sort themselves out. Hi everyone, right, bit of time has passed. Those destroyers have cleared out to some degree. Sailed on by us, but nothing too much. Right, this is the stricken ship. This one here. The destroyers, you can see, they're just leaving the picture now. Oh, and they've got a ship down there as well. Oh, it looks like the warships are scattered. Now we've got, here we go. What are these messages that we've got to sink? So the War Pathan has been sunk. The Empire Fortune has been sunk. And the Empire Sailor has been sunk. So we sunk 3 ships. None of them being the Garant, which we needed, which is a bit of a blow, isn't it? But we've got this one as well. Maybe this is it, and we just need to sink this one. So what we're going to do is let these ships go about their business, and we'll get up and use the deck gun. It's 1:45, so I don't expect it, and we're in the Arctic, so I don't expect it to get light anytime soon. Now I'm hoping that was lightning and that wasn't a flash of a destroyer's gun. No, I think that's just lightning. So it should literally be about here. No idea. I don't see anything. I'm hoping the lightning flash might actually give the game away. Oh, I think I saw something there. Maybe not. No, there it is. Fire on deck. Brilliant. I think the problem is it's half sunk already. Let's switch to armor piercing. We need to get some holes in it rather than trying to start fire on it, because it's not going to catch fire when the waves are licking over the deck all the time. God, it's choppy. Whoa! Oh my god, this is getting me start to feel a little bit seasick. Not good for a skipper. Situation under control, good. Somebody else is feeling a little bit sick as well, probably. Yeah, this is no weather to be on the deck gun. You just wouldn't. You may have just missed that cheer. Apparently it's sinking, and so are we. Let's just get these poor boys off this deck gun. Yeah, it's getting too dangerous to occupy. Which sunk. It sunk. Look, the Olwen has sunk. It's not the ship we were hoping for. It's the ship we got though. So yeah, I can't really say too much about that. Right, let's get you inside. Oh, let's get you all dry up and have a hot toddy to keep yourself warm. Okay, those boys are going in now. Get themselves warmed up. Yeah, okay, so the fourth ship sunk. Haven't seen any of it. I am so sorry. This weather is appalling. But it's also made it quite difficult for the enemy destroyers to spot us. So it's kind of been more of a help, I suppose, than a hindrance, because with the hydrophone we'll be able to pick out the shots, and for the large part I think only one torpedo missed, which was a minor miracle. But yeah, we're going to continue on for a little bit longer and see if there are any other small convoys that we come across in the meantime. Hi everyone. Right, we've gone ahead of that convoy once more. There they are. We can actually see them this time. That's got to be the Garant. That's got to be the Garant. Anyway, that's the one we're targeting. So let's get that targeted and locked in. This looks like a... It's got 3 masts at the front. It's a C3, isn't it? It looks like a C3. Right, let's do a speed check. Are they still doing 7 knots? It really would be nice, wouldn't it, just to absolutely finish off all merchant vessels in this convoy and just leave the destroyers all looking at each other with a rather embarrassed look on their face. Can't see the name. I'm thinking this is the Garant. There may be a smaller freighter as well, but if we can get a couple of torpedoes away at this big one, and then maybe a torpedo away at the smaller single one, if there is another one. I'm not watching where that green dot is. I'm suggesting there probably is. 7 knots. Lovely. Right. Let's get this calculate. There is. Look, there's one there. That's right in the middle, so it's difficult to say which one it is. Right. So angled bow is currently 43, and it's 5,000 meters. C3 is 143 meters in length. 143 we got set up, so let's go 140. Give ourselves a little bit of working leeway. See, still a little bit choppy, not as bad as it was. Tubes 2 and 3 are done and ready to go. Oh, there's a ship back there. Maybe that's the one we need to hit. But anyway. I just noticed something. There's a destroyer coming up on the outside. That's a C3, isn't it? Draft 7.3. Okay, so what we could probably do is chance, because I'm thinking this might run some interference. If I drop those down a touch more below, there you go, 4 meters. Or is he going to clear anyway? He's going to clear anyway. Okay, let's not do that because I don't want them to go down and not actually detonate. Put them back to 1.5. Mobily panicking. Right. Tubes 1 and 2. Fire. Can we make out a name? No, I can't see any nameplate on there.
Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen.
Two good hits. You can see the damage. Fire's breaking out. There's that little destroyer, was it a corvette? Oh, she's got a searchlight on. What is that in the background? I think that's another destroyer. Where was this other freighter? The barrage. No, okay. It's the one ship we haven't hit is the one we're looking for. Aha! Who are you? Little Empire, or well, whatever they are. Little merchant freighter. I'm gonna guess you're doing 7 knots. Where are you going? And where are you hiding? There you are. There you are. Right. I think you might be the one we've been looking for all this time. I have a sneaky suspicion. So that's an angle of about 59 and 3,600. Fire. Tube 1. Let's set this to 5. Because they're weaving, you see. And they're zigzagging. So we'll do one at 5 as well. 2 torpedoes away. Oh, look at that. They split that ship. And it's going to drive off into the nothingness. It's a miss, I know. I know. If it had gone 6 knots, would have hit it plumb, but no. Torpedo tube. We could go 6 knots. Give this one more chance. Fire. We really will leave that after that one. If we don't get lucky with this one, oh, she's turned towards us. Then so be it. It's a hit. It's a great hit. With a non-warmed up torpedo as well. Happy days. Alright, that's going to really... Oh, is she going to run it? It would be brilliant if she runs into that one and they take each other out. Oh, it's a great hit. That was a great hit. Really pleased with that shot. So yeah, it was 6 knots after all. And that's to compensate for him zigzagging. Now he's actually... Ooh. The bow is lifting. Stern is pretty much underwater already. The corvette there. Oh, fire's breaking out on the foredeck as well. I think this merchant is a goner. Excellent. Well, that's all ships sunk that I could see anyway. This is all merchant ships sunk in this convoy. Unless we missed one. But we haven't sunk the Garant. Unless, of course, one of these is the Garant. Corvette's gone behind the wreck. She's still moving on though. Fire's going out as the stern is going under. There's that Corvette peering around the wreck. This one's going to just keep burning, I think. Still got a bit of a head of steam on it, so fingers crossed it'll start to slow down and sink now.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Okay, bit of time has passed. Still under the cover of moonlight, but there she is right there. Now, with everything else sunk that we could see, apart from the corvettes and the destroyers, this is the only ship. So this has to be the Garant. I don't see a nameplate on her. If it's not, then we've missed. Somehow she snuck through. Must have been some sort of cloaking technology. But let's hop on the deck gun and see if we can finish her off. Right you are then. Right, we got high explosives loaded. Get some fires going. See if we can get this finished. We got we got is high explosives ready. Got 5 armor piercing. Fire around the bridge there. See 3 little fires around the bridge now. Okay, we moved a little bit closer because I just thought, why waste perfectly good ammunition when we can just move closer and get some point blank shots into her. Oh, this was the Garant. Oh, thank heavens for that. I knew it. Well, reasons said it had to be because it was the only one that we saw. Certificate's the last sodding one we managed to sink. But we've wiped out an entire convoy minus the escort. That's pretty good going. And with that, we're pretty low on torpedoes. So, and we've got 8 survivors on board, which we've picked up from the water. I think it's time to head back to port and tea and medals. So, back at the home port of Bergen, here we are in debriefing. Empire Fortune was sunk. Additional rewards, 200 money. And our sources inform us that the ship was headed from Linus, or Linus. Oh, it's Linus to Archangel. With utilities in the cargo hold, the ship's gross registered tonnage was 7,186 tons. UK ship, nice. The War Pathan. Anyway, that was sunk. That was also from Line S to Archangel with oil in the cargo holds. 6,215 tons. A UK ship again. Empire Sailor was sunk. Registered ship of the UK. It was carrying utilities from Linus to Archangel once more. 4,152 tons. Olwyn sunk, carrying oil. Linus to Archangel. 9,700 tons. Ooh, that's a biggie. UK ship. Empire Antelope. So obviously we then went on to re-intercept the convoy a second time. The Empire Antelope was sunk. Home port and destination port were the same. Utilities in the cargo hold for 3,282 tons. Registered ship of the UK. And finally, the Empire Geraint was sunk. Utilities for 7,794 tons. UK ship. Nice. So that was quite a very profitable patrol indeed. 12,000 monies earned. Wouldn't be Deutschmarks, would be Reichsmarks, wouldn't it? Reichsmarks. 66% reputation improved. Tonnage sunk 38,329 tons. That's more like it. Time at sea 14 days 19 hours. 6,339.3 kilometers were travelled. Confirmation of the 6 ships that we sunk. 2 oil tankers. 2 Liberty freighter. That's a C3. And a couple of smaller ones as well. Another C3. Brilliant. Find the Empire Geraint ship. We did eventually. We did eventually sink it as well. We did the 2,250 kilometers inside the marked area. And sink a minimum of 7,000 tons. It was 7,000 tons was the minimum. We surpassed that. 38,329. Brilliant. Right. Get some more torpedoes loaded, which takes a little bit of a while. Hopefully this weather will pass. We're here just start of December, so it looks like we'll be going out before Christmas. Hopefully we'll be back if we can have another short patrol at Christmas. But there's another 38,000 tons too. Okay, that 38,000 tons was not recorded in the Arctic convoys, so that was slightly out of it. So yeah, you can see where we were sinking them here. This wasn't. It should have been classified as the Arctic Circle, because anything going through the Bering Sea should be Arctic convoys. I said Arctic Circle, Arctic convoys. So that should have completed that first one, but it didn't for whatever reason. So I think what we need to do is get a patrol around this region here, around the Norwegian Sea, between the Norwegian and the Greenland Sea, just to notch up the tonnage for that campaign. But apart from that minor irritation, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you back here next time, next week. See you then. Bye-bye.